Welcome to the world of Pokemon. This is another solo run. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are in the world. I hope you're well, keep safe, keep being cool. For this run, I am doing Alakazam. Alakazam in Gen 1 is so far beyond broken, it's not funny. Well, Psychic Pokemon in general in Gen 1, their only weakness is Bug, and because in Gen 1 there is a distinct lack of good bug moves and Pokemon, Psychic Pokemon are pretty much unopposed. Water, that'll mean he will pick Grass. Technically Alakazam will be strong against that, so Charizard I think might be the best match for Alakazam. Okay, one sec, just let me do a quick little something. And it's awkward because I'm on a touchpad. Alright, there we go. Just disabling the Alakazam code, otherwise everything that appears, Trainer and Wild Battles, will all also have Alakazams. So he starts with Teleport, which is useful if you want to get around the map in some ways. Disable Confusion's his only attacking move, but because Alakazam, and he's leveled up on the first battle, so he must be in a faster level up group too. As you see, speed and special are like phenomenal. For level 6 to have a stat of 20 is like unbelievably good. His attack and defense stats obviously aren't very high. It doesn't matter with his attack stat because he's not going to use it for anything. He can learn stuff like Mega Punch and all that, which will utilize his attack stat, but Alakazam is going to be much better off using his psychic attacks and making use of his good special. Physically, he's not very powerful in defense, so he can get hit. If he gets hit by a physical attack, he can lose a bit of health, but notice his speed. His speed is also very quick. He's going to be going first most of the run, and with like a high attacking Pokemon, you're more thinking the fighting types and maybe some of the normal types. These are types that don't have good special, so Alakazam is probably going to one-hit them anyway. So yeah, Alakazam, I'm predicting him to be one of the best runs. And, I could have actually used Teleport to get back there, but I'll follow my traditional way of playing these runs, which is kind of relaxed. I play these solo runs as if you're like playing the game as you normally would. I don't really try to implement too much, strategy or something for each Pokemon. I play them with their natural strengths. I avoid the badge boost glitch. It doesn't make the run as authentic as my point of view on it. So Alakazam, I am going to say he is in the fast level up group because he is leveling up like a rocket. So let's go up. Level 11 already, yeah, he's definitely a fast level up. So that's going to make him even better. So we beat that. Okay, Alan, can you teleport in here? No. Okay, let's teleport back to Viridian. And let's do the rival battle here. Not mandatory, but, still part of the game. Look at that. Easy win. Very easy win. This may very well be one of the fastest runs of the whole series. I've done, I think, 18 or so far of Gen 1 solo runs. The best so far, I would say, has probably been Jinx or Vaporeon. Maybe Blastoise as well, they all did very well, but I haven't used a Psychic Pokemon yet, so obviously against Brock, Alakazam's not going to have any difficulty with Brock. Geodude and Onix both have such terrible special that Confusion is, with a crit, is going to knock Geodude out in one hit, and Onix, not even a challenge. Alright, Bite's pretty much useless. How much do you want to bet that I use Teleport at some stage and warp halfway across a map where I didn't want to be? Okay, let's head over to some of these mandatory trainers. They're all going to be one-shots. Alakazam is just so powerful that like none of these Pokemon, like Alakazam is just going to blink at them and they're going to faint. Which means we're not going to need to like go out of Mount Moon. We're not going to lose in Mount Moon. Jeez, look at that. Oh, let's do a stat check. What is he? Level 17. Jesus. 50 and 52 speed and special. That's phenomenal. He's going to cakewalk this. Just curious, can Alakazam, by some random chance, can he learn Water Gun? No. Sometimes Pokemon on this, they can learn moves you wouldn't expect them to. So, I might just flee from a lot of these. Otherwise Alakazam will overlevel in the game. And again, is overleveling really such a concern? Obviously, I don't battle everyone because I want to complete the run, like with some degree, with some degree of speed. But I mean, I'm not going for like fastest time possible or anything like that. So there are rockets in here, but all of their Pokemon are going to be weak to confusion for the psychic attacks, except Rattata, which doesn't really matter. Down goes Grimer, down goes Voltorb, down goes Coughing. Okay, let's grab the Great Ball. This is for a Spearow to the right of Vermilion City, a little bit later on. You trade Spearow for Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd can learn Cut and Fly, which is quite handy. That's why I don't bother catching Paris to use Cut like some other runners will do. Okay, Misty's Gym. I'm probably not even going to need to heal. I'll use a potion and get through those stack of potions. So Misty's Battle, Staryu. So Alakazam won't actually be strong against Starmie because Starmie is part Psychic. Actually, Alakazam could lose. Oh, he lost to Starmie. Well, there you go. He won't go undefeated. That did actually slip my mind. Starmie is part Psychic and also does have very good special. So let's do the rival. He shouldn't have too much issues. Through Pidgeotto, Abra might take a couple of shots, but that's fine. Rattata, one shot. Charmander, almost one shot. Alright, Nugget Bridge. This will give Alakazam a couple of extra levels. He will then easily get through Misty. Through Mankey, and this guy who does have a Drowsy, so... No? Is it on yellow that he has a Drowsy? It might be on yellow that he has a Drowsy. Or maybe I'm misremembering. There is a rocket in the backyard that has a Drowsy, I might be thinking of that. Alright, grab an Elixir. I am out of PP. Okay, let's... Oops, I did not mean to battle him. But that's okay. Down goes some Nidorans. I think Alakazam can learn Seismic Toss. Which isn't too useful at the moment, but later on in the game it might actually come in quite handy. Yeah, like Seismic Toss could actually come in very handy against Sabrina. So... And let's just grab this. It's an Ether. Comes in handy if you need to see how far you can get in later on the Pokemon League instead of using your elixirs and you know that you're probably going to lose. Alright, so let's get the SS ticket from Bill. I think Alakazam can learn Body Slam as well, but which you get in the SS hand, but I don't know if Body Slam's really going to be worth getting, just because of how low Alakazam's attack stat is. Obviously, Seismic Toss does the same amount of damage as your level. Alright, one shot on Staryu, so now we can use Seismic Toss and it'll be an easy win against Starmie. Maybe I should have just done that first, so that loss was more me not planning than Alakazam's abilities, so again goes Mudshot. So now against Psychic Pokemon we can just use Seismic Toss. Is that Psybeam? Yes. Let's get rid of Disable. Psybeam's pretty strong, I think it's base 65 from memory, but I could be wrong. I'm sure it's base 65, Psybeam. If not, it's something very close to that. Okay, let's pick up Full Restore. Psybeam. Paralyze me. Okay, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, Vermilion City. We now need to go and catch Spearow, which I won't actually be able to. Will it survive the Seismic Toss? Yeah, easy. Okay, where's my Great Ball? Oops, I was going for the rock. I didn't actually mean to battle him. I was going for that, the escape rope. I'm not going to bother getting Body Slam. I don't think Alakazam's going to need it. So let's just do the rival battle. Good hit on Pidgeotto. Good hit on Raticate. There's a Kadabra. Let's use Seismic. And a Charmeleon. Psybeam is a one-shot. I mean, look at Alakazam's level. He levels up very quick. Okay, that's SS and done. How long have we been playing for? 12, nearly 13 minutes. It's just about to clock over 13 minutes of real-time play, which is super quick. I don't know if I've ever been this far ahead. Okay, Lieutenant Surge shouldn't be too difficult at all, really. Okay, let's boot up Cut. That was lucky. Oh, that is... I don't know if I've ever had that happen before. Straight away, Surge's doors are open, which is going to make a fast run Pokemon even quicker. Psybeam, two-shot, easy, done. Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure Alakazam can learn Thunderbolt. No? Okay. That's strange, because Pokemon like Tauros, Persian, Starmie can learn it. Alakazam, you would think, is a Pokemon that, if Pokemon like that can learn Thunderbolt, Alakazam would be able to. Well, the weird and interesting world of Pokemon. Okay, let's head to Rock Tunnel, which, again, will be easy. And just, I think we've got 2 mandatory trainer battles here. Weedle, Venonat. So who's going to be easy? Erica will be easy, Koga will be easy, Blaine won't be too much of an issue. Sabrina, she won't, because I've got Seismic Toss. All the Rockets are going to be easy because they mostly have poison types. Does that recover? It is recover. Ooh. Do I really need Teleport? Nah, it's alright. We'll get rid of it. Recover can come in more handy than Teleport. Okay, how much does Psybeam do in Slowpoke? It actually was doing more than Seismic Toss. So it's only those Slowpoke that we're gonna cause, if any, issue. The rest of them are just grass types, normal types. Oh crap, where am I? There we are. Okay. Now, I usually run into at least one of them. I've said it before in my other plays, I'm not exactly 100% sure where those hikers are standing. I know a definite path now to get around them, but every now and then I run into one of them by accident. This is a hiker that will ruin the run for quite a lot of other Pokemon. But for Alakazam, no issue because Geodude and Graveler both have very poor special stats. So they... Oops. Didn't mean to battle her. I think that might be the first time I've ever battled that trainer in one of these runs. Alright, last mandatory trainer here. Can't skip this one. Level 33. And an Onix. Onyxes appear very rarely in here. Onix, oh, he's going to be an interesting run. Because Onix is so... Well, his speed's not too bad, so... Okay, first of all, let's come in here and do the rival battle. I'm getting the feeling most of his are going to be a one-shot. Even on confusion, it still wins. Okay. Alright, from there, let's come out to what will be, let's go to Celadon City. In Celadon we can gain access to Saffron. We can also get Fly, we can beat Erica, and we need to do the Rocket Hideout. In theory you can skip the Rocket Hideout if you use a... what do you use? You use a Pokédoll on the Ghost and it actually ends the battle and you technically can advance, but I don't want to do the games like that. I want to partake in all of the story aspects. So the Pokemon will get the full game experience. Okay, there is a PP up here which might come in handy later on. I will need to ditch some items soon too. So I'll do Erica first just because she's going to be very easy. All of her Pokemon will probably be a one-hit KO. Alright, Victory Bell is almost a one-shot, and she used a Super Potion, so Tangela is a one-shot with a crit. Vileplume. Vileplume's actually not that strong, so... I used to use Vileplume as part of my team many years ago, until finding out that it's actually very slow and not really that strong. It's a cool Pokemon though. I've always had a spot for Vileplume up in discussions and all that, so... Okay, over to the game corner, you will find this Rocket here. He is guarding a poster. Behind said poster is a switch. There is another PP up here. And let's head to the basements. So to start with, you need to get the lift key. Which is down these steps here, up in this little room, and defeating this Rocket. You actually have to talk to him after you beat him. This is where a lot of players got stuck early on. Ooh, let's give it a bite. I haven't actually emptied my bag since I started. Oh, I'm not going to have enough room for the Sylph Scope either. So up to the elevator, up to the fourth floor, Psybeam, Arbok, that can also have a Psybeam. So none of the rockets are going to be... Did I get a Gen 1? Did I get a 1 in 256 miss? I must have. I think Sancho hit me with Sand Attack. Alright, Giovanni, he's all going to be one-shots. He's got weak rock Pokemon, and Kangaskhan also doesn't have a lot of special. Alright, there's our Self Scope. We have an escape rope there so we can get out. And let's go to the Pokemon before anything else. Okay, let's sell that. Let's sell that. Thunderbolt's no good. Dig. And let's get rid of the potions as well. Antidote. We've got enough HP now, we should be fine. Okay, let's go and get ourselves a bottle of water from the top floor. Can Alakazam learn Ice Beam? I'm just curious. I don't check movesets before I start these runs. No, it cannot. Okay, let's head. Oh no, actually let's go to Saffron first. And just open the gate from this side. Okay, we're in Saffron City. Let's head over to Lavender Town. And let's go in to get through the channelers who are not going to put up any resistance. All Ghastlies and Haunters, they're all weak to psychic moves. In the anime, Ghost Pokemon were meant to be good against Psychic. In this game, Ghost moves don't affect Psychic types. Which I think was an error. I think Ghost is meant to be effective against Psychic in this, but they got the coding wrong or something like that. There's another elixir there as well. I actually don't think Alakazam... Oh, he'll need an elixir to get his PP back in the Elite Four, but I don't think Alakazam's going to have any issues. Okay, that's a rare candy. And Marowak is gone in one hit. I did a run on this with Marowak and it was awful. Is that Psychic? Yeah, okay. Should I get rid of... Let's keep Recover. Let's get rid of Confusion. Because I do have 2 PP ups, which I will use on Psychic. It's because Recover could come in handy. Okay, so the Rockets, obviously, no challenge. Mr. Fuji will give us a Poker Flute, which will allow us access to Fuchsia City, but usually I go to Saffron first. And while not mandatory, I do like to beat the Karate King, just to further solidify that Alakazam is the best. Obviously, the Karate King is not going to put up any fight. Fighting Pokemon have terrible special, and they are very weak to Psychic. Well, weak. They're 2 times weak. It's still the same, but you take into account their poor special, it really goes to show that fighting Pokemon in Gen 1 are not used much. Alright, we pick up the card key. We're now on the healing floor, which we probably don't even need, to be honest. Okay, that's how you get to the rival. Okay, where's the super potion? Just in case, and just so I can use them up as well. Alright, Pidgeot, let's use Psychic. I didn't want that. That can literally shift the whole battle. In fact, Alakazam's probably going to lose. And it's all because I got hit by Sand Attack. One Sand Attack, and you can see the misses happening already. If Alakazam does not get hit by Sand Attack, he does not lose that battle. This is why I don't use Sand Attack in these runs, because the move is so broken. And just the way that Gen 1 works. Alright, let's use Psychic again. It would have went for Whirlwind. Alright, Seismic Toss. It's been paralyzed again. Which isn't too bad. I'm not too concerned with the paralysis. It's more the Sand Attack that does it in. Are you joking? Fully paralyzed twice. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. So, that's not because of Alakazam's abilities, that's just sheer bad luck. How much does Psychic do? It's about half. Leech Seed's fine. Don't worry about Reflect. Leo, that's fine. Against this Alakazam, now I'm going to use Recover. Psychic should just... Oh, with a crit, it's a one-shot on Charizard. I will need Lapras. Alright, last rocker. I shouldn't need to heal. Here we go. Alright, Psychic. I did get rid of the antidotes, didn't I? Alright, we got a full restore. Okay, Psybeam, one shot. Kangaskhan, Psychic, one shot. Rhyhorn, Psybeam, one shot. Nidoqueen, Psybeam, 2 shots. Oh, why'd I talk to him? I didn't need to. Okay, escape rope. Ah, I didn't want to use an escape rope there. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, let's continue on. I can buy another escape rope. Poker Flute. You know what, just for lols, let's just catch Snorlax. For no particular reason. Okay, yes, in theory you don't actually need the bike to advance. Okay, there's a rare candy there. I did need a bike. Okay, Koga's gym shouldn't be any problem. Actually, you know what, I'm so confident that I'm not actually going to deposit the other Pokemon. Even though it runs the risk of Alakazam losing, like getting knocked out, but still winning the battle. I am so confident that Alakazam is going to one-shot all of Koga's Pokemon. I won't even bother to deposit the others. Okay, Psychic, one-shot. Muck, Psychic, one-shot. Coughing, Psychic, one-shot. Wheezing, Psychic, one-shot. Alakazam's special is so high, it just does not matter for Koga. He is utterly destroyed. Okay, Safari Zone. Probably my least favourite part of the games now because I've walked through there so many times. Safari Zone is a lot better on emulators because you can make save states for when you find the rare Pokemon. Cartridge, however, the Safari Zone was a nightmare. Trying to catch anything good in here is so difficult. It was rage-inducing. It made you want to throw the Game Boy. You know, I've still got my original Game Boy Color. Still works to this day as well. How old would it be? It would be probably 25 years old or so, my Game Boy Color. Alright, and before we forget, let's give the Warden his teeth. Okay, with HM3 and 4 we can teach Surf and Strength to Lapras. We can also teach it to Snorlax as well. That was a rare candy. Okay, Sabrina. She shouldn't be too difficult. I've got Seismic Toss and Recover. All bottom lefts will take you to Sabrina eventually. I think there is a faster path, but I don't worry with it. Run them off. Let's use Psychic. Alakazam, Seismic Toss, Seismic Toss, Seismic Toss, Seismic Toss, Seismic Toss. Is it bugging out? It's only going for Recover. I'm going to keep using Psychic because that will drop Alakazam's special. But I think there might be a bug because Alakazam is only going for Recover. Psybeam can cause confusion, which might actually get it over. There we go. Okay, so don't teach Psywave to anything. Psywave is a terrible move. Okay, off to Pallet Town. And all the way down to Cinnabar Island. Just let me reduce my bag a bit. That should be fine. Let's buy an escape rope as well. Actually, you know what? Let's buy a few repels too. And remember to use them. That way we can get through here maybe just a little bit quicker. The mansion, some very cool stuff, some diaries hinting to Mew and Mewtwo are laying around, but apart from that, once you've been through here so many times, it just becomes tedious. Which is why I buy the escape rope so I can get out of here quicker. Alright, rare candy. All up, I think there's 13, 12 or 13 rare candies in the game. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Off to battle Blaine. Caterpie doesn't evolve into Butterfree, it evolves into Metapod, but the answer is yes. There are not 9 badges, there are 8. How many badges are there total now in Pokemon games? Poliwag does evolve 3 times. Well, technically it evolves 2 times, but it can also evolve into a Politoed as well. Okay, TM28 is not Tombstoner, it is Dig. Tombstoner is not a move in this. Okay, Psychic, 1 shot, Ponyta, Psychic, 1 shot, Rapidash, Psychic, 2 shots, Arcanine, Psychic, and then it used Roar. Why Blaine's level 40, what was it, level 47? Arcanine knows Roar is ridiculous. I don't know why the game developers made some of the gym leaders' Pokemon know such ridiculous moves. Okay, Viridian City Gym, where the trainer finds out the horrible truth that Giovanni is the gym leader. However, it's not. Giovanni though, Nidoking and Queen are both part poison. Rhydon has very low special, so does Dugtrio. He's going to be a very easy battle for Alakazam. They're all going to be 1-shots. Even Rhydon might be a 1-shot, even at level 50. Nearly a 1-shot. Okay, let's get out of here. Now the second last rival battle, right before the Elite Four. Let's see what team he'll have for the Elite Four. He'll have his Pidgeot, which, wow, okay. That's because Alakazam has got, I can probably use Recover against Rhyhorn, yeah. That's why I kept Recover, because it is actually very useful. Remember, Alakazam has like dreadful special defense, that's why it gets hit so hard. Okay, Charizard, that should get down by Psychic pretty easily. Yeah, it's going to be 2 shots. So, Rival's team isn't too difficult. It's got a couple in there, but his Alakazam against my Alakazam just gives me the option to use Recover, really. Like, that's all it does. Lapras. There is another Ether or Elixir or something on that tile, but I'm not going to need it. So Alakazam's only lost a handful of battles. He's done very well, as expected. I knew Alakazam was going to be good for Gen 1. All the Psychic Pokemon will be. Hypno will probably be pretty good as well. Kadabra will also be good. Abra will be a little bit difficult at the start because he only has Teleport, so getting past Brock might be a bit of a challenge. And remember, in Gen 1 you had to select Strength manually. Just pressing A on the boulder doesn't work. That was implemented in Gen 2, thank God, because going into your menu for everything is just, oops. Didn't mean to battle him, I wasn't watching. Does anyone have the Mandela effect that Golduck is part Psychic? I always thought Golduck was Water and Psychic, mainly because it can learn Psychic, but, and you know, of Psyduck's tendencies in the anime, Golduck is not part Psychic, it's just standalone Water. I remember it being part Psychic. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere that it was part Psychic, but it is not, it is just standalone Water. Just another one of those trippy things that everyone has memory of, but it can learn Psychic, so... Okay, there is a Full Restore in that, let's just grab that. And let's head up to the Pokemon League counter. Deposit Farfetch'd, Snorlax, which I caught for no apparent reason, and Lapras. Dosh out all the money on Full Restores. And let's begin the Elite Four. Okay, Lorelei, so what's Alakazam? Level 51, so Dewgong went for Takedown, which wasn't actually very... Ooh, Cloyster did a bit of damage. I can use Recover against Slowbro because that can't really do much to me. Jinx is also part Psychic, so Lapras, Psychic, Hydro Pump, it got me. Alright. Let's check Alakazam's stats. Speed and Special. Oh. It hits around, or it'll hit over 300 for Speed and Special. And over 300 on a stat on this game, is just insanely powerful. Average is like 200 to 230. Oh, 230 is pretty good. So if it's an average stat, it's around 200 to 220. Under 200 is kind of average. 230 to 280 is very good. 280 above is what I would consider powerful. 300 plus is just insane. Let's try Psychic against Jinx. Still didn't do a lot. Okay, Psychic. Oh, you're joking. Oh, look at that, 2 misses. Well, Lapras's Hydro Pump isn't, 100. Oh, it's gonna need 3. Ooh, okay, Recover. Well, that's Psychic. She went for a Super Potion. Another Psychic. There we go. That's why I kept Recover. It's a cheap move, but it is still very good. So, obviously, Bruno. No challenge in him. He's just too weak. Agatha also, for a change, will be quite easy because Psychic will do in all of her Pokemon in probably 1 hit because of how good Alakazam's special is. Okay, Gengar survived but it survived. I'm now out of Psychic, so I'm going to just use the standard Ether. Okay, I didn't lose any health, did I? No. Right, Lance. I don't foresee difficulty. Although if he hits a Hyper Beam, it will do a lot of damage. Oh! Yeah, that must have hit a Hyper Beam. And the reason why Alakazam got knocked out is because its attack and defense are abysmal. So yes, Alakazam getting hit by a Hyper Beam will knock it out. Come on. Alright, Jinx. And now Lapras. Oh, crit, very nice. Psybeam will knock it out. Did I get paralyzed? No. I don't think Psybeam would one-shot Machamp, so I'll still use Psychic against him. Alakazam will knock out all of Agatha in 1 hit. I just remembered something. I have not used my rare candies. So let's use them up. I did forget that I hadn't used my rare candies. I do have a max ether for Psychic, which didn't use because my buttons didn't. Oh, crit, one shot on Gyarados. Psybeam, almost one shot. Psybeam, Psybeam, very nice. Psybeam, very nice. Psychic on Aerodactyl because of Hyper Beam. Psybeam, Psybeam. Ah, it missed. Okay, that was unlucky. I should have had my Psychic PPs. Let's use Psybeam against Lorelei now. I'll use Psychic against Lapras. It's a bit stronger. I reckon this might be the one. This might be the one that Alakazam does it. Psybeam even knocks out Machamp now. Can use Psychic now. We'll still leave PP for Lance. Full restore. Alright, this should be a win. Psychic, one shot, very nice. Psychic, one shot, very nice. Psychic, one shot, very nice. Aerodactyl, Psychic, one shot, very nice. Psychic, Dragonite. You used a Hyper Beam, it did a lot of damage, but... Alright, that's a win. Okay, I think you've earned an Elixir. Alright, Pidgeot, Psychic. That Elixir didn't use because my Max Elixir. Oh, maybe that's... I don't know. Don't know why that didn't fill. Psychic, maybe because I've used a PP up. I don't know. Alright, recover. It's confused and it's hitting itself in confusion. And it's confused again. That's ridiculous. I'll use recover against Rhydon instead. 5 times. Unbelievable. Psychic. Okay, Exeggutor. Psychic is not going to do anything. Seismic Toss. Barrage will actually do a bit of damage because I've dropped defense. But I can... You just used a full restore. Okay, last is level 69. Gyarados. I'm going to have to use recover. I'm probably going to get knocked out. With my defense being lowered. If that hits a Hyper Beam, it's a one-shot for sure. Psychic, not even half. Psychic again, Hyper Beam. Unbelievable. Alright. Let's go again. Psychic, I didn't mean to use Psychic. Psybeam will do. Well, this has been somewhat of a halted run. I thought Alakazam would have been able to do the Elite Four before level 70. Alright, on to Lance. Dragonair's a one-shot, Aerodactyl's a one-shot, Dragonite is a one-shot with a crit. Without a crit, that wouldn't have been a one-shot. So we're back here again. Elixir. Alright, don't bugger it up this time. Will Psychic be one-shot? It will with a critical hit. Okay. Seismic Toss. Okay, Rhydon, Psychic should do one shot. Psychic against Gyarados, Dragon Rage, that's not good. Charizard, Psychic. If it gets the special drop on Charizard, Alakazam should be able to survive. Slash, that'll be a one shot. Not a one shot, but... Oh! It didn't knock Alakazam out. That was with a critical hit as well. I'm surprised. Alakazam's got such bad defense. I'm surprised that Alakazam was able to hold on for that. Well, either way, that is the game. Look, despite the Elite Four, Alakazam, throughout the whole game, he was extremely good. Obviously, we knew he was going to be very good because of his strong special and his psychic attacks, and nothing opposing psychic in Gen 1. He is an absolute must for any team of 6 in Gen 1. His speed and special are so high. At level 100, they're both over 300, which is like just ridiculous. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching the whole way through. I really do appreciate. Leave your comments. I will message you back. Who am I going to do next? I'm not sure. Maybe Tauros. I've been thinking about doing Tauros for a while. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, keep well, keep having fun, enjoy life. I will see you in the next video. Farewell.